Hello, Sergio.
No,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, can you see my screen? ¿Puede ver mi pantalla?
Sí, pero no sé qué.
Okay. So today's lesson is about quantifiers. What are quantifiers? ¿Qué son quantifiers? Y son expresiones de cantidad. Okay. So for example, she says, how much food is there in the fridge? And she says there are a lot of carrots, a few tomatoes, and some lettuce. So a lot, do you know what a lot means in Spanish?
Yeah.
Mucho.
Mucho.
And then a few in Spanish?
Poco.
Poco. And some?
Some.
Mhm.
Mm, not.
It's like algunos or unos.
Oh, yeah. Some.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to ask and answer questions and use these quantifiers. Describe la cantidad de algo. Okay. So let's get ready. All right. So we're going to read this text and then we'll answer these questions, true or false. But first, I will read, and then Sergio, I want you to read to me. Okay. So primero yo.
Mhm.
Lee's fridge. How much food is in Lee's fridge? There are a lot of carrots, a few tomatoes, and some lettuce. There is only a little milk. There isn't any meat. Okay. Now, can you read that to me, please?
Uh, how much food is in less freezer? There's a lot of carrot and few tomatoes and some lettuce. There's in only a little milk. There's in any meat.
Good, good. So let's decide if these sentences are true or false.
Mm,
Lee doesn't have any carrots. True or false?
true.
True. Oh, false. There are a lot of carrots. So this sentence, Lee doesn't have, es que no tiene zanahorias. Okay, pero sí, verdad, tiene muchos zanahorias, muchas. Okay. Let's see. He can make a salad. ¿Es verdad que puede preparar una ensalada?
Yeah. True.
Yeah, true. He's got carrots, tomatoes, and lettuce.
Lettuce.
Um, 3, he needs more milk.
Yeah. True.
True, good. Right, he only has a little milk. A little is another way
Little
to
milk.
say poco. So we can have,
Poquito. Sí.
yeah, we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, and he needs some meat.
Yeah. True.
True, he does. He doesn't have any
He's
meat.
not have. Yeah. No.
Good job. All right, let's look at our grammar rule for the day. And we're talking about quantifiers. And we use quantifiers with plural count nouns. Okay. So we can say many, a lot of, some, and a few.
A few.
Okay. So it kind of goes many and a lot, mucho,
Mm,
some,
mucho.
algunos, and a few,
Algunos.
poco. Okay.
Poco.
And we can say these in the positive or the negative. So I could say there are many carrots in the fridge, or I can say there aren't many carrots in the fridge, and that's the opposite. That would be the negative. But we use these with the plural count nouns. So do you remember the lesson, si podemos contar los sustantivos, tiene ese al fin?
Sí.
Y por eso podemos usar esas palabras cuando describen la cantidad. Now, what about the non-count nouns? So, si no podemos contar el sustantivo, es un poquito diferente. It's a little bit different. So, we can say a lot of, that's okay, some, and a little, okay? So, when we talk about nouns that we cannot count, no podemos contar leche. So we can say there is a lot of milk, there is some milk, or there is a little milk. And the same in the negative, we can also say there isn't a lot of milk or there isn't much. So this is another, this is special to non-count nouns. Usamos la palabra much, solo
Much.
con los sustantivos que no podemos contar. And then any is a word that we use in the negative too. There isn't any milk. Okay. And then this is just a reminder how many carrots, si es plural, si podemos contar, usamos how many. Es cuánto en español, pero depende en el sustantivo. And también how much es cuánto en español, pero usamos how much cuando tenemos un sustantivo que no podemos contar. Okay? So we'll remember that. I was going to show you something. Let me look back here. Oh, also this word a few. A few es una palabra que podemos contar. No sabemos cuánto, pero sí es poco y podemos contar. So few es de los sustantivos que podemos contar. Entonces, a little es la versión de los sustantivos que no podemos contar. Sí es poco también, pero es de los sustantivos que no podemos contar. So let's practice. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. We're going to highlight 9 quantifiers in the text below. So first we'll select the text and then we'll choose the highlighter. So we're looking for these words and I'll snip them for us. Okay, so here are some of them. And then we'll remember this as we read along. Okay. All right, so it says, what's for sale at the grocery store? Do we have any of these words in that sentence? Tenemos quantifiers en esta oración. What's for sale at the grocery store? So la pregunta, buscamos esas palabras azules en el texto. So vamos a ir paso y paso, oración por oración. So dime, ¿hay palabras de quantifiers en la primera oración? ¿Sí o no?
No.
Okay. Next sentence. There are a lot of fresh eggs and a little cheese.
Sí, a lot.
And which one?
A lot of.
A little.
A lot of.
And a lot of. Good. So this word of is important to the expression. So there are a lot of fresh eggs. En español no hay Extra,
Check a
con la
button.
extra, así es como hay muchos huevos. Es mucho más sencillo.
Mhm.
Okay. Good, good. There isn't much orange juice.
Much.
Mhm, mhm. Good. There are only a few bottles of juice on the shelf.
Few.
Mhm. A few.
Mhm.
There are some potatoes, carrots, and tomatoes.
Some potato.
Good. There are a lot of red apples, but there aren't many green ones.
A lot of and money.
Mhm. Very good. There is some chicken, but there isn't any meat.
Some.
Mhm. And one more.
Some. Any.
Mhm. Good job, Sergio. Excellent. Okay. So now we're going to complete these conversations with these quantifiers. A little, any, a few, a lot of, or many. So we'll do the first two together, and then I'll have you do the rest on your own paper, okay? Then we'll practice speaking these conversations too. So number one, how much milk do you buy? B, I buy blank milk. My kids drink it every day. So what would make sense? ¿Qué es lógica? Si los niños le gusta la leche, how much? ¿Cuánta leche? What do you think? A lot?
A lot of.
Yeah, a lot of milk. Porque aquí está la pista. My kids drink it every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so she buys a lot. All right, number two. Why don't you try number two?
Can I make an omelette?
Mhm.
I'm not sure we don't have eggs. Check the freeze. Mm, I'm not sure. Money.
Good. We don't have any eggs. Oh, any is okay. Many and any. That's all right. I'm not sure we don't have any eggs. Check the fridge. I think your answer is okay. It makes sense. Any and many makes sense. Okay, on your own paper, Sergio, I would like for you to write the answers to 3, 4, and 5. So take a few minutes. You do not need to write the whole sentence, but just think about the answers and then we will check the answers, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Vamos. All right.
Okay. All right, let's see these answers. How'd you do?
Mm,
What did you have for number 3?
Many.
Oh, okay. There were a lot of customers in the store today. Oh, were there a lot of customers in the store today? No, there weren't. There were only a few people here. So the question was, había mucha gente, and it says no, there were only a few. Okay. Does that make sense?
Many.
Okay. Number 4, I want to bake a cake for Kathy's birthday, but we don't have any sugar. I used it all yesterday. And 5, can I make a sandwich? Sure, there's tuna fish. And I think there's also a little cheese.
Cheese.
Okay. Do you have any questions about those?
Mm,
¿Preguntas?
¿Cómo es eso que any es como no tengo azúcar? ¿O solo poca?
So any is como in español es como like ningún o ninguna.
¿Con
No,
nada?
no sé si hay traducción exactamente con azúcar. Let's go to Google Translate to see. Okay, so there's no translation, but did you see like ninguno, ninguna es la traducción a any.
Mm,
So in English, we would use that. Si no tenemos ningún pedazo de azúcar.
Sí, no, no, no.
Okay, good. All right, let's
Yeah.
practice speaking. Did you have another question?
No,
So we're going to practice speaking. I will be A and you will be B, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to start at number 1. How much milk do you buy?
I bought a loaf of milk. My kids drink every day.
Can I make an omelet?
I'm not sure. We don't have many eggs. Check the freezer.
Were there a lot of customers in the store today?
No, there's were only a few people here,
I want to bake a cake for Kathy's birthday.
but we don't have any sugar. I use I used it all yesterday.
Can I make a sandwich?
Sure, there's tuna fish and I think there's also a little cheese.
Good. Okay,
Also es como también, ¿no?
also,
Mm,
sí, also es
como-
también. Mhm. Good.
¿Cómo se dice bien a lot of? Ilote?
A lot of,
A lot of.
a lot of.
A lot of.
Okay, now you will be A and I am B.
No. How much milk do you buy?
I buy a lot of milk. My kids drink it every day.
Can I make a more omelette?
I'm not sure. We don't have many eggs. Check the fridge.
Where there's a lot of customer in the store today.
No, there weren't. There were only a few people here.
I want to bake a cook for Catherine Britain.
Mhm. And then this is cake.
Cake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we don't have any sugar. I used it all yesterday.
Can I make a sandwich?
Sure, there's tuna fish, and I think there's also a little cheese. And now we're hungry. Are you hungry, Sergio?
Yeah.
Always food. We're always talking about food. Okay, let's keep practicing. All right, choose the correct answer. So we're going to decide, are we going to use how much or how many? And I will tell you that how many is used for count nouns. So si podemos contar, we use how many. We use how much si no podemos contar. And that's, we're talking about the sustantivos. So potatoes, packages, these words here. Si podemos contar o no. And remember that how many and how much in español is cuánto. Okay.
Cuánto.
Or cuántos. Actually, I think I see here would be cuántos or cuántas. And then cuánto would actually be how much. Porque recuerda que si no podemos contar, es que son singular para siempre.
Solo this how much?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, so here's some notes for us. So with this in mind, number 1, how much potatoes are there or how many potatoes are there? What do you think?
How many?
How do you know?
Se cuenta. Es porque varios se pueden contar.
Very good. We can count potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'll let you read it.
How many? pack packets of
Packages.
packages of noodles are there? No, kids noodles.
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 Um, Noodles like spaghetti, pasta.
Mm. How much?
I think here is the word. So it's not just noodles, it's packages of noodles. So podemos contar los paquetes. Sí.
No.
Okay. All right. Number 3.
How much teeth is there?
Did you say how much?
No, no. Sorry. Teeth, diente, no? Teeth. Okay.
T is te.
Teeth, no. How much?
Good. Number 4.
Mm. How many?
Very good. We can count the boxes.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Rice. How much?
And number 6.
Coffee. How much?
Good. Excellent. How much coffee
Go.
do I have? A lot? A little? I have a little
A
coffee.
little. Yeah, you need more.
I do need more. Love coffee. All right, number 8. How much coffee do you have? Are you drinking coffee too?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You
A
have a
little.
lot.
No, a little, sorry.
Good. All right, so now we're going to practice speaking using these rules. And I'll put this over here. So we will look at this picture and continue talking about food like we were. So for example, we can ask how many potatoes are there? And I look and I see, oh, there are a lot of potatoes. So we'll use the questions here, but we want to answer in a complete sentence. So if it's plural, we can say there are, but if it's singular, we'll say there is. And this is equivalent to I. Hay muchas papas. Excuse me. If it's singular, there is like juice or something. The non-count, si no podemos contar, we'll say there is. Or there isn't. So we can do it positive and negative, okay? And so we will look at the picture and find out. So I'm gonna move this a little bit right over here. Okay. All right, so I'll ask you, how many boxes of pasta are there?
There's a lot.
Good. So I say there is a lot of boxes of pasta. Good, good. Okay, how much sugar is there?
One. And count. Little or no?
Yeah, there's a little.
Yeah.
There's a little sugar. How many boxes of juice are there?
There's a lot.
There's a lot of boxes of juice. Good. How much rice is there?
There's a lot of rice.
We have a lot of rice.
Yeah.
That's a big bag of rice. And how much coffee is there?
Nothing.
Right. So this is where we use ningun or ninguna. Can you use the word any in your answer?
Any?
Mhm.
Yours?
So to answer that question, this would be negative, right? Es negativo. There isn't any coffee.
There's is.
Repíteme.
There's isn't any coffee.
Good. There isn't any coffee. Oh no. Ooh, and it's espresso. I like espresso. Do you like espresso?
Yeah.
It's very strong. See? Very good. Good job. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, these are fun. I like this activity. They're called chain drills, como cadena, la práctica de cadena. So, for example, the first sentence is, I eat a lot of meat. And now in the next sentence, we're going to change the quantifier to some. So en vez de a lot of, vamos a decir, I eat some meat. And now we're going to change it to any. So any is only used for the negative. So now we have to change this to the negative. I don't eat any meat. And then we can change it again. I don't eat much meat. So solo cambia la palabra aquí. But we'll pay attention to positive and negative. Paga atención si es positivo o negativo. So number one here, we need a few tomatoes. Can you change the quantifier to include the word some?
Many?
Some. So in vez de we need a few tomatoes, we'll say we need some tomatoes. So this word replaces this word. So now we're going to change, vamos a cambiar quantifier to any. En any, usamos any cuando está negativo, negativa.
Mm.
So, ¿cómo cambiamos we need al negativo? ¿Recuerdas?
Mm. We need any tomatoes? No. I, yeah.
You're close. You're very close. Necesitamos la palabra don't.
Yeah, no. So, yeah. No.
Good. So we need some tomatoes. We don't need any
Eight tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, and now cambia any a many.
We need many tomatoes.
Good. We're going to keep queda el resto de la oración, pero sí, many tomatoes. We don't need many tomatoes. Good. All right, let's keep practicing. Number two, I don't drink any milk. Cambiamos al positivo con a lot of. So en esta oración no es negativo, es positivo. Incluimos a lot of.
I drink a lot of
Milk. Good job. Wait,
milk.
what? Ugh, you're right. You're right. Sergio, very good. Okay. I don't know what they're going to do. Okay, now let's change it to a little in the positive again.
I drink a little milk.
Good, you did it. And now change it to some.
I drink some milk.
I drink some milk. Good, very good. All right, let's do number 3. He's eating some cookies.
He eating a lot of cookies, a lot of cookies.
Oh, a few. This is first. A few.
Oh,
A few cookies. So now change it to a lot of.
he's eating a lot of cook.
Good, a lot of cookies. And now any. So any is negative. So can you put it into the negative?
I don't eating any cook.
Oh, let's see. He isn't eating any cookies. So that is a lesson from the past. You haven't had that lesson. But he's eating es como está comiendo. Ese tenso se llama present continuous. And en el negativo, he isn't eating. Es como no está comiendo. Good. All right, number 4. We don't have much fruit. Let's change the quantifier to any.
We don't have any fruit.
Good job. Now a little.
We have a little drink, a little fruit.
You're on a roll, Sergio. All right, now a lot of.
We have a lot of fruit.
Great job. Excellent. Any questions about these? Preguntas?
Sí, esta es la última, la que fallé en la 3. He isn't eating any cookie.
Yeah, so he's eating. These are the short forms, formas cortas, y hay formas largas también. So he's eating is like he is eating. Él está comiendo. So that is equal to he's eating. So we can combine 2 words in a contraction. He's and he is. He is, forma larga. He's, forma corta. And then he isn't eating. Es igual. He is not eating. So isn't es la forma corta de las dos palabras is not.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Yeah.
So él está comiendo, él no está comiendo. And there's another way, también es igual, he's not eating. So hay 2 maneras de formas cortas. He isn't or he's not. Son los mismos. El significado es lo mismo.
No.
And usamos este tenso cuando estamos hablando de lo que está pasando en este momento, usualmente. So en este momento, él está comiendo muchas galletas. Okay, good question. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, last practice. Let's review. I think we're going to find the correct sentence. So there are two choices. One is correct and one is incorrect. So we're going to find the correct one with our grammar lesson today. So number one, I like a few milk with my coffee, or I like some milk with my coffee. Which one is correct?
Mm, I like some weird milk with my coffee.
Yeah, good.
Maybe
Very good. We cannot count milk. So, si no podemos contar, no podemos usar a
it's a
few.
few. Oh,
All right, what about number two? You can read them out loud to me.
no. She don't drink some soda. She don't drink any soda.
It doesn't really help us here.
Mm, I think B. She don't drink any soda.
Good, very good. Any goes with the negative. So if you take
Yeah, no more.
good. So doesn't es igual does not. Okay. Y la palabra not es como no en español.
Mm-hmm.
Number three.
How much carrot of milk you need? How much cartons of milk do you need? Mm, B. How many cartons of milk you need?
Good. How do you know?
Uh, because we count. Podemos contar.
We count. Yes, we can
We
count cartons. Good. Do you know the word carton?
Cartón, como cartones, como
Good.
pues como el vaso del.
Yeah, I think there was a picture. Where was that picture? I think there were cartons of juice.
Yeah. Yeah, igual. It is saying your card.
Where was that? Aha, this is a carton.
Yeah. Orange.
Of orange juice, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes milk can come in a carton. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 4.
I don't put any sugar in my tea. I don't put a few sugar in my tea. I
Good. And 5?
yeah. Let's buy a little fruit at the grocery store. Let's buy a few fruit at the grocery store. Y let's buy a little.
That's A. In this case, en este caso, fruit es algo que no vamos a contar. Es como grupo.
Sí, solo comprar.
But if it had an S, si tenía S, entonces sí, a few fruits. But in this case, fruit no tiene S y por eso es a little. Good.
Fruits.
Great job. Do you have any questions about these words?
No, fine.
Okay. All right, well, great job. So for your homework, I would like for you to go to courses. So when you get to this page, you're going to be in the orange, and then you will go to student lessons.
Students.
And then we are in the fourth module, Módulo Cuatro, and aquí lesson 6, grammar.
Mm.
And I would like for you to do lesson 6 and lesson 7 for homework, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And then you have the packet from class, las hojas.
They.
And so there are also some worksheets in your packet that go with this lesson, okay? Are you coming to class tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. It's possible we may be doing this lesson in class. Count nouns. What did we do? Let's see. Okay. Yes, we're doing comparatives tomorrow. So Sergio,
Mm.
es una cosa buena. This is a good thing. My lessons online are different than the lessons in person. So that's good. You will not have the same lesson twice. No vas a recibir la misma lección los 2 días. Good. Okay. So, entonces, mañana vamos a revisar comparatives en clase. Okay.
Okay.
So you're a little like ahead of the class in person, but that's good. You're doing great. So mira las hojas de práctica también si quiere más práctica, pero aquí las lecciones en Burlington is your homework, okay?
Okay.
All right, you did a great job. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye.